Hi everyone, it's Calvin from the future, and I just want to say before this video starts, in this episode, we pretty much only do the main quests of this new location that I found, but fear not, we will be doing the world quest as well. I didn't even realize there were things, so later on in the video, I'm going to be like, oh, like, I guess we're done here, but really, we're not done here. There's a lot more to this. Also, after we're kind of done a lot of the world quests, and we're done the world quests I want to do, we're also going to watch a lore video on this as well, so I can fully understand everything that's happening, because I really didn't grasp absolutely everything about this place just with the main quest. I really didn't. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact. Oh, starting off nice. A bunch of hilly trolls. There's only one hilly troll? Oh, bro, come on. We don't have to do this. Is it me or the hilly trolls look different down here as well? Like, maybe they look a tiny bit different? I don't know. Maybe just like they're a little bit grayer just because the tone is grayer? That could be it. That definitely could be it. Never going to turn down hurting a hilly troll though, because you actually still use their items for a lot of different things. This is one of the most beautiful places we've been in this game, and that's always saying a whole hell of a lot. Right? That's like, it's almost like, sometimes it goes without saying in this game. Like, sometimes it gets to a point where like, how can we even like, it's like, well, like, of course it looks beautiful. Like, it's Genshin. Like, what else are we supposed to say? Like, but it's just a legit, like, gorgeous game, and this area we're in now is even prettier too than most places. But then again, like, I say that about everything. The music here is fantastic. I say that about so many things in Genshin. How many times have we gone to a new place in Genshin and been like, holy hell, every single time, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, every single time. Just such beautiful locations. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant always to say, like, this one's better than this one's better than this, because to me it's like, how can you compare, really? Like, seeing Inazuma from the first time versus, like, going into, like, Jeihun Karst for the first time versus, like, traveling to Mondstadt for the first time. They're all such different experiences that offer such a beautiful wide range of stuff that I love about Genshin.
By royal decree.
They all give me some different type of feeling that all, like, just feels fantastic. So there's a seal right up there as well, so we might as well get that also. So we're heading over here now in this place. So we are, like, kind of, like, heading towards the middle here, which is very bright. It's a very bright location. I mentioned, like, a million times how, like, one of my favorite aspects of this area is just how it just feels like we're not supposed to be here. And, like, honestly, it's like, I hope that, like, there's more aspects of Genshin like this, too. Was that a seal over there, too? Did I see that? It is. Let's pick it up. We might as well pick this stuff up because I can't get over how good the music is here. We might as well pick this stuff up because, again, there's going to come a time in this episode or something where it's going to be like, you need to get the 12 shields of Ghoulie-Doo. And I'll be like, oh my god, not the seals of Ghoulie-Doo. And then I pick up this, and I don't have any seals. You know what I mean? It happens quite a bit. It's happened less and less, though, as we've come into this location, as we come into Inazuma, because I've kind of changed strategy as it comes to picking stuff up, and I've just been picking stuff up constantly. You know what I mean? It's definitely changed my perspective on, like, what we do here. I love using Kazo. Like, it's so much fun. Like, it's so much fun using Kazo to do this. Just do this move. Watch, it's just that swirl move. The plunging attack is so much fun. I think he's becoming one of my favorite characters to just use. And, like, he's super powerful. He's a super powerful guy.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Me. No. I would never say that to you, Kazo. You do whatever you need to do. You do whatever you need to do, buddy. The music is like I kind of like in the best way possible. Like, I compare it to, like, how I felt like when I was playing, like, the music. I mean, like it's kind of like, it's like a more, how do I say, it's like a more mythical, I guess. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was actually a good thing you did there. Well done. More of a mystical, like, kind of Scarlet Nexus. And, like, when I compare things, guys, like, I never, like, for me, like, I think, you know, the reason why comparison has become such like a sore topic on the internet nowadays is because so often like online you see constantly like people doing the thing where it's like, this game is just Breath of the Wild with gacha elements. This is, and like that's one of the examples, but it's also like, you know, whenever like a new game comes out that's like even remotely like Dark Souls, it's like, this game is like Dark Souls without this. And so like people, they get pretty defensive when it comes to like comparisons of games nowadays. But like comparison is such a good way of like describing your feelings, and it always has been. Like it's been something that like, you know, you learn in like English class, for example, like of how to like compare things. It's like one of the final exams you do is like, wait, hold on a second. The guy I knocked off, wait, is he still alive? No.
Time to go.
Oh, he is. Oh, I thought he knocked you off the cliff. I'm so sorry, buddy.
You left me.
But yeah, I feel like it's so silly because it's not like I do think when people are like, I don't want people comparing this to this, I think sometimes it's like, yeah, that comparison is just kind of like insulting. Like if I sat here being like, man, this is just Breath of the Wild, it's like, it's not. It's not. And I think it's like to me it always comes with like a lack of and it's gonna sound so pretentious, but when I played this game, I don't see Breath of the Wild because you couldn't, if you put Link in this world, he would look out of place. He would look out of place if you put Link in this world. Just like if you put Kazo in Breath of the Wild, it would also look out of place. There's proportion design, there's level design, there's visual design that all changes from game to game, and I think it comes from people that just like see a game that's like has this type of like animation style and goes, oh, this is just the same as the other one. It's the same people that when the Nintendo Direct happened recently were like, oh, anime games again. Anime games. It's like, okay, well, what type of anime games? Is it a Neo Falcon game? Is it a Persona game? Is it a Final Fantasy game? Like what game are you talking about? Anime games. And it's frustrating because then you can make a normal comparison. It's never happened on my channel, by the way. I want to say that. You make a normal comparison sometimes online, like, oh, this game like reminds me of this, and people are like, what the hell? It's not that though. It's like, it's not an insult, man. It's not an insult. Hope you've enjoyed this week's of Calvin's podcast. This week we're talking about how people get angry at comparisons. The whole like thing of like, oh, this is just an anime game really does like, it doesn't upset me because it's like, at the end of the day, like those people are just gonna play their favorite games and be done with it. But it's like, man, I'm always like, man, you don't like get it. Like Trails of Cold Steel, for example, versus Genshin. They both have incredible stories, but they're so different to each other. They're so different. Like Ni no Kuni, playing Ni no Kuni versus playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. There's anime games, dude. Like so different to each other. Such a different vibe. You're gonna get such a different experience out of both of them. You're gonna feel different after playing both of them. The visuals in each game look so different. Anime game. It's just an anime game. No, my sword. And what I was talking about, like Nintendo Direct, I thought the Nintendo Direct was fantastic, but like what I saw was like basically people saying like, it can't really, people saying this is a good Direct, it had so many anime games, and like again they were talking about Danganronpa, they were talking about you know, the likes of Romancing Saga, which again, like, can you imagine like being like just describing Danganronpa and Romancing Saga in the same sentence and comparing them and saying they're alike because you have a prejudice against one type of game? Like it's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. To me, like, I like to go into a game without judging it. Unless it's like a game from a game company that I just don't like. That's different, you know. There's you know, you're gonna have stuff you don't like, and it's okay to have stuff you don't like. It's okay. But I just think it's comparing Romancing Saga and Danganronpa is so funny to me, like as the same thing. Just an anime game. And to put a pin in this, those are the same people that would get like so freaking upset. They get so upset if I said God of War, which is not, by the way, if I said God of War 2018, the Cory Barlog one, that's the same as The Last of Us. I know it's not the same, but that's a similar way of comparing things. It's a graphically intense game. with like a kind of a world to explore and a character to take care of. But that's not the same though. Oh well, Danganronpa and Romancing Saga are apparently the same. Honkai is apparently the same as Shin Megami Tensei 5. So, you know, they're all the same.
Brings a smile to my face.
This is a beautiful location, man. Look at this. So pretty. I haven't seen your guys' reaction to for me getting to Incognita yet, so like there's probably what's this little whirlpool? What is that? Oh my god! Are you following us, Seal? Are you following us? What happened there? Keep the Seal honest. So he was gonna follow us anyway. Okay, I got kind of scared. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. And I see another seal over here.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I have seen like, and I will say as well, a comment that I see sometimes is like, when people say like, oh, I hope you're not rushing through the game. And I hope you guys realize by now that the last thing that we do ever in this playthrough is rush through the game. In fact, like, and the thing is, it is a situation where, like, you know, everyone's always just like trying to be nice, and I never think anyone's trying to be rude with that type of stuff. People just want to make sure I'm playing every cool part of the game, and that's always cool to me. One of the things that, like, you know, I will say though is that, like, I will always play everything I feel like playing. If there's a part in the game that I love, I'm playing that part. Look how pretty this is from here as well. If there's a part of the game that I'm just not very fond of, we won't do it, you know? Like, we've seen that with the teapot. Remember the teapot? And I was like, man, I'm just not a big fan of this. I don't really want to do the teapot. Even though now, like, you know, people are saying there's, like, a lot of cool benefits to it. Like growing flowers. That sounds pretty good in fairness. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I never do anything that I don't want to do. And that's why this playthrough for me has not burnt me out, is because I do stuff in a way that, like, I really want to do them. And again, don't think anyone's being rude when they say, oh, is he rushing through the game? Not at all. Not at all. I do think that it is just a passion for the playthrough and people who want to see me do more. It's like I always say when people go like, I'm sorry for suggesting this game. And it's like, I hope this doesn't annoy you. That's what's crazy to me, man. What other Let's Players are you watching? That someone will go, I don't want to annoy you, but can I suggest a game? Do other Let's Players like not let people suggest it? To me, what it says is, it's like, if you're like, can you play Donkey Kong Country Returns? What that says to me is, oh, they're interested in my play. They're interested in seeing me play a game. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like, why would I ever be upset by that? Never. Never would I be upset by that. This is a really cool way of doing traversal, though. Wait, we should probably go up here and check out this too, right? The middle part of this? We definitely will. Let's just go with the main mission for now, and then we'll definitely check it out. The music is so good. Like, it's so freaking good. Oh, look at that as well. Look at that. The waterfall. The music, it's the best, one of the best tracks in the game we've seen so far, or listened to so far. Well, I've seen it. I've seen it with my third eye, I guess. So freaking pretty, man. And the way I was like I honestly genuinely think that, like, this is what Genshin means to me, right? It's not just like, you know, it's not just the story, which is amazing. It's not just the, you know, the really cool characters, the really cool designs. It's also like discovering things like this. Look at this. Am I worthy of seeing this? That's the question. The answer is no. The answer is no, but I'll take it anyway. It's a rune hunter. We are the Rune Hunters.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You will be punished.
Adorn my night.
Stop shooting. Oh God. See what happened? That's your fault. It is actually my fault, you're right. Oh, now we have to... Oh, he's gonna be there for a while, isn't he? I guess we can get him Kazo, but... Still, though. Let's feed Fischl. Okay, so can we... Let's try and desperately just to get him down as quick as possible so we can actually do some, like, damage to him. Because, like, we can't, like, especially when, like, look at this, like, we can definitely kill him. Like, look at that, like, we can definitely do it.
Everybody stand back.
Yeah. It's just we need to be more careful with our moves going forward. Man, remember when we first fought a Rune Hunter? And everything was crazy? And we couldn't do it? And we fought it like 10 times? Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Yeah, this is really cool. And it feels very like an ancient civilization in the best way possible, doesn't it? Man, this is the type of stuff I love so much. This is the type of stuff I adore. This music beat as well. No need to be this good. What did that do? What did that do? Yeah, man, I'm so in love with this place. Oh, I should have waited until he wakes up because they take 10 years to wake up. Okay, so this is the story of Benny. There you go.
One with nature.
No, my sword.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
As one with wind and cloud.
I don't like.
Into the wind.
He's become like probably my favorite of my DPS characters to use, I suppose. Like in terms of like the ones to do like the most damage. He's definitely like up there. We're very close, by the way. Till I should show you during this battle. Fischl's like so close to like level. We just have to get 3 more of these, and she's gonna be level 90. So she's gonna be max level. I'm very excited for that. That's gonna be my first character. I'm gonna do it with you guys, by the way. I'm not gonna ascend her until it's on camera. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's the best way to do it because it's our first time ever getting a character to that level, and first time maxing out a character.
Time to act.
I'm very excited about doing that. Very excited. Let's take us and go with our seals. Like I feel like it's been like a long time, and the thing is like because of the way I play this game, and it is like, and I think about it every single time when I'm like man, I wish like sometimes it's like I wish like I played this game or there was more hours in the day even, so I could like play this game even more and have like even more of a time with these characters, like so I could level them up. Like, and I also wish there was more resin. That'd be great because if there's more resin, like that's the only thing holding me back sometimes. Like I'd probably like you could get Fischl's whole like, but then again the issue is I suppose with the resin thing you could probably like level like if there was no limit on resin, I say you could level up a character. Am I right? I'd say you could probably level up a character completely.
No, my sword.
One with nature.
In like one night. Which to me, not a bad thing. Let me do it. I'll do it.
Let me weave you
Music here is so good for the battles as well.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Clouds high. The birds come.
And Iron Sting's not bad either. We're doing some critical damage there as well. Which is pretty good.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Into the wind.
Where'd you go? There you go. No, don't. If you move away, that means you don't want to fight. That's the rules. Them's the rules. I don't make up the rules. Them's the rules.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Yeah, the music is so good.
Let's light it up.
It's so good. Keeping going.
Even better than I imagined.
We're about. Which island are we on? Oh, we're on this side. So we're no, because we're heading up there. Yeah, I can see it now. We're heading back to the middle from this way. I think that's what we're doing. Let's check.
Every day.
That's the idea anyway.
Oh my lord. What do you think of this happening here now? It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's all sorry, it's very cool. Yeah, we didn't speak the first 2 times you were here because we thought it was so cool that you'd see this place and you'd like it. I'm going to sleep now. See you later. See ya. Probably the most pleasant interaction with Sealy ever. Yeah.
Cry out, my illustrious
Yeah, cry
name.
out, Sealy. Oh, you had to rule it, did you? I did. It's beautiful.
The wind knows me.
It almost feels like looking directly into the sun whenever you look up at that thing, doesn't it? Let's get this. I need to know how you guys felt about this place when you first found it, if you found it.
Into the
I say
wind.
most people did find it though, because it's a pretty like it's a quest that's like not out of the way. It's pretty like there for people to find. Has to be up here. There has to be a seal up here for sure. Look, look, I'm freaking Tony Hawk now.
One with nature.
Look at the broken bridge as well. Is it up here?
Into the wind.
No? I thought it'd be like right here. Maybe down below? No. At least we got a high vantage point though. That's pretty cool. Oh, maybe it's down here. Yeah. Maybe it's here. Yep, that makes sense. These boxes, well, they must have something to do with these pillars around them then, right?
Wind strider.
Yeah, I'm not sure what these boxes. Oh, maybe we can go in. No, I thought we can go in for a second. No, we can't. Oh, another Sealy. Time for fun. Yeah, sure. Let's go. So, what's your name? Calvin. Oh, also known as Wilma? You saw my channel? No, you just say it all the freaking time. That's really rude. So you're not even going to subscribe to my channel? Subscribe? Why would I subscribe to it? I didn't subscribe. That sounds pretty stinky. Everything's in the watch page anyway. Sure, I suppose. There's your chest.
A fateful offering.
I don't watch your channel. I can tell.
Oh, yeah, that's Calvin or his rumor.
Wait, you guys watch my channel?
No, you say yeah all the time.
Well then, this was a day.
We're joking, we watch your channel.
You do?
Yeah. We watch it whenever we want to put it on something to make us feel terrible.
Make us feel like big idiots.
Adorn my night.
I don't know why you guys being so rude to me. It's really, I'm just trying my best here. You know what I mean? The big stinky channel. L ratio. Play Wuthering Waves. Okay. I will. Just give me some time.
Fateful offering.
Read Wuthering Heights. Okay. I will. I have. Official died? Jesus Christ.
No, my sword.
No, your sword.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Oz, reveal thyself.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
You only usually get one out of this, so I wonder if we should put like some more energy like recharge on him, or not energy recharge. Like, is there like a thing we can do for cooldown maybe?
Time to go.
Because I think Bennett has the best cooldown in the game. He's like a 3-second cooldown between his moves. Where do I want to go with this? Can we climb this? No, we can't. I want to go over here for a second. Yeah. Look at him over there, sitting over there. Wanting a friend, that Runguard.
One with nature.
Hello, everyone. Yeah.
Everybody stand back.
How?
Orange shell.
She was in the healing circle, and a hilly turtle still effed her up. Inside the healing circle, I guess she just didn't get healed in time. I know she didn't get healed in time. It's fine.
Time to go.
Death.
Let's light it up.
He's dying.
Clouds high.
Hey, Ma, he's dying.
Into the wind.
No, my sword.
I just got notification, by the way, that the Elden Ring DLC is downloading. And the fact that it's releasing on a Friday, just before the weekend, so sick.
A valiant endeavor.
So
Time
sick.
to act.
I'm so excited for this DLC. I was gonna play it on the channel. I might still. I don't know. I love Elden Ring. I love Dark Souls, and it'd be cool to play another Dark Souls playthrough on the channel, or another From Software game on the channel like we did before. If you want to know like a tiny tidbit about the channel that most people won't know, when I started the channel back in 2015. Oh God.
Can't afford any more bandages.
We were trapped there behind the wall, and that was our own fault, by the way. It wasn't like a thing where like we can still get these guys, by the way, but I might just like move away from them just for now until we get like a war point or something, because I'm planning on leaving to go up and heal. Who's heavy breathing? Is that us? It might be us. But yeah, like something that you guys probably, some people don't know. I actually did a full Dark Souls 2. My first Dark Souls 2 playthrough was on the channel.
One with nature.
And that happened back in 2014. I think it was 2014. When I first started with YouTube. It wasn't 2015. But the problem was with YouTube, and like you're probably like, wait, Calvin, you started in 2014. Like, the real, and I'll just be completely honest with you, like, and people would tell me I was doing it the wrong way, but at the time, like, I wasn't taking it seriously at all. And that's the thing, when YouTube goes like, hey, if you're consistent with your uploads, you know, you'll get more people watching your videos. And like one of the things that like happened to me, I think it was like during the pandemic, I started doing daily uploads, and the channel started growing. But then I also found like I was like, man, I actually like doing daily uploads, because that feeling of like a schedule on the channel, it feels so good. Because at the time I was just uploading videos, whatever. Not a good feeling at all. I think, in my opinion, anyway, it's not a good feeling. For me, it wasn't a good feeling. It's not even an opinion. It just wasn't a good feeling. But having a schedule feels so good, and it feels good for your audience too, because like it's not just like yeah, like, oh, you might get into the algorithm or something like that, but I think it's more important that you guys know when videos are coming out, right? That you guys have a better idea of like when to wait for a video. Look at this. Yeah, but I remember I did a Dark Souls 2 playthrough, and it was awful. Like a lot of my early stuff was really, really, really bad. I have some of it unlisted on like the older channel that I did YouTube on, because I had 2 channels, and I created a new channel after this. I have some of it's like unlisted, and it's just not good. It's not good. Look at this little beast over here. What the hell is this? I probably should have gotten that warp point. We can go over here and get this one. It's fine. And then we'll go get this one. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the little tidbit that I gave you guys. In fact, you can see in some of the Ocarina of Time videos that I did, which are still on the channel, of course. It's one of my favorite playthroughs. Even at that time, I only uploaded 2 days a week, maybe 2 days a week. And YouTube just became so much more fun once, like, I was like, okay, here's a schedule, here's what I do, I want to do it at this time, and it's just way more fun. It's way more fun to be consistent. But I think, like, a lot of people go back to my old playthroughs and they're like, man, this is great. And I do appreciate that so much. But I also, like, look at my old playthroughs sometimes, like, or I click on them and go, and I'm like, man, my, like, commentary, like, because it takes a while, like, when you're nervous about stuff and things like that, when you're nervous about talking and you're nervous about, like, what you're going to say next, it can be, like, really, like scary. It can be super scary, and you can hear it in my voice sometimes, like, and also, like, the idea of speaking clearly is difficult. It's difficult. But I feel like that's some of the charm, isn't it? Like, if you go back and watch, like, old Game Grunts videos, like, the audio isn't fantastic, the audio isn't great, the old Radbrad videos, old Markiplier videos, like, I feel like if I'm going to click on an old Markiplier video, I'm not going to be like, why isn't the quality that great? I'm going to be like, oh my god, this is Mark from years ago. And that's what I like about it. Let's get this freaking waypoint. Where is it? Let's get it first before we do anything, because if we fall down to places we can warp back. And actually, I kind of want to leave this place and go. Oh, look how pretty this is from this distance. Look how pretty that is. It's up above, so it's up here. I can see it.
Into the wind.
Okay. What happened, Kazo? It's a crevice in the wall. Oh, you can't climb that?
No. One with nature.
It's too difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna warp out of this place. We're gonna go. No. Sumaru. No. You guys are very. I think you guys got a heart attack there. I did as well for a second. We're going to Fontaine. And also, like just to put a pin in that talk about the old channel, the reason why, like, it had no, like, it was never, like, even gonna grow ever, was because, like, I also, like, would delete playthroughs because I got so self-conscious about them. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was like my friend who, like, supported me like crazy, we used to, like, message me and be like, did you delete the Resident Evil playthrough you did? I'm like, yeah, it was stupid. And he's like, dude, like, you're never gonna get anywhere if you do that type of stuff, because it wasn't like a self-conscious thing. But now when I play games, it's like, just have fun. Just have fun. People just want to see you have fun. Look at this location. I love when they find, like, little tiny oases like this. By the way, that was like 10 years ago at this point, by the way, that all that what's happening. I mean, actually, like 9 years ago, I think it's at this point.
Into the wind.
Adventure time. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. Yeah, these are really cool enemies as well. I understand that they're, like, creatures that are, like, revered. Like, they are bishops, like, in a way, and, like, they were being fed by the people from above, which is a pretty interesting thing as well. Like, I love that concept of the, like feeding an animal that you can't even see, you know? Hoping that they're gonna be there.
One with nature. Into the wind.
There we go. Yeah, I love these little oases they have here like this. Like these little tiny beautiful places that are like so different from the other places in this game. They're really pretty. They do a super good job with them as well. Is this gonna take us over here? It is. What?
Bow before the abyss.
Oh god, it's one of those like guys you found in the, they're here? They're here? These are like, are these guys like really like high-ranking Abyss Order knights or whatever?
One with nature.
Did he die? Yeah, he did. Count to 100, buddy. Count to 100. That's so. So the Abyss Order, like, I know we have Abyss Mages down here, so of course there is Abyss Order down here. But like the fact that they have high-ranking people down here, that means that there's something down here they want, or maybe they just got trapped down here. There's that as well. You never know. Really, I can't be judging people for bringing down here. You do what you want. It's your right. You do what you want. Let's see. Yeah, the definitely the freaking Nintendo Direct put a spanner in all of my works here. So look at this tree as well. Oh my god, it's like has like a mouth. I know it's just a tear in it, but like, I went from like knowing what I wanted to do for the rest of the year, but now there's like a new Zelda game coming out this year. Now, don't worry, nothing changes when it comes to the Genshin playthrough. Nothing changes. What would change is that like what playthrough we do at like 11 o'clock every day.
Rain outlines your fate.
But I don't know how it's going to change. Though I don't know which games we're going to play, which games we're not going to play. I'd like to play the Edgeworth Ace Attorney stuff, the investigations. But we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. I hate promising anything because, you know, then, you know, people remember that, you know, and people latch onto that. And rightly so. If someone promises you something, you should latch onto it. All these locations are so freaking beautiful, man. They're so pretty. Like, look at this again. Like it's just everything's so meticulously thought out in this game when it comes to design, and it comes to location placement as well. And that's another teleport waypoint unlocked. But what is down here that we'd have to have a teleport waypoint? Is it just like different items and stuff? It could be. Like if that's the case. Get this seal right here as well. How long is left in this banner, by the way? 6 days. So this time next week we will be... There'll be a new banner already. Jesus Christ. At this point, we might as well save up for the next banner, I think. There's no way we're getting Clarind at this point, you know what I mean? Which is fine. I'm not going to be crying about it. Just like everything, you know, we have to have a positive outlook when it comes to like obtaining characters and not obtaining characters.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
No, my sword. Huh? Everybody stand back.
One with nature.
I love using Kazo alike, and here's the thing, like he's always been good, but I feel like now that we've leveled him up and we put some cool artifacts on him to have some elemental mastery, he's just like he's even better. Like he's even better.
By royal decree.
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Another thing we're doing as well, by the way, is that now that we've finished the Genshin manga,
Time to go.
and that will be releasing Monday. We read through the whole thing in one sitting. The rest of it from chapter 9 to 16. It was really cool. It was really cool. and it made me fall in love with like characters like Kalei and stuff like that. But the idea is now that like the Monday video that we do every 3 weeks, of course, is going to be the patron Q&A. But every other week, the idea is kind of like that it'll be a video that we can do some like other cool things. And like recently we did the reactions to the Winter Nights Lazo. I'm thinking that what we could do maybe some days is react to like lore videos that like aren't, you know, that are like 40 minutes long, those lore videos. We could react to some other stuff, or we could do things like, you know, watch some Genshin trailers, or we could have some discussions, things like that. And I want to kind of make the Monday video kind of like a really fun thing like that. What is this? What in the... What is that? I imagine that maybe it's something that they're going to tell us, well, maybe something we have to activate later. But we'll see, because like honestly, like I've never seen anything like that in this game so far. Maybe I have, and like I'm just mind blanking completely. Here's my mind is going blank. Man, look at this broken bridge as well. Now it's just floating. Well, everything's just floating in here. Oh, I will say as well, the Genshin videos will be uploaded an hour earlier every single... You probably noticed that because this is uploaded an hour earlier. But they'll be uploaded an hour earlier, and that's just because it's like two things. It's like, I think we need, you know, more space between this and the last Let's Play, but also at the same time, like, you know, there's so many people that are in different time zones that an hour earlier also helps for, like, you know, a lot of people, like Europeans and things like that. And not even Europeans, like maybe like people in some countries that I don't like, that a lot of different countries. I don't want to name out a bunch of countries, then I'll just get them wrong. But there's a lot of countries that where videos are like uploaded and they can't watch right away because they have to go to sleep or whatever. So I think that's like a, you know, it's better. It's better. And for me, I don't mind uploading at 5 o'clock. It's like, it's just an hour earlier. Allow me to help you shut down the barrier. Could you pass me the golden bridle? I suddenly have some reservations. Still suspicious of me? Well, Enjou, don't you think you're a bit too quick on your feet? Oh, come on now, that's hurtful talk. Though I suppose the sight of a literary researcher bouncing about the place happily is a rare one. But come now. I didn't receive you earlier, did I? Deceive you earlier. Well, that's true. We couldn't have found the golden bridle without your help. I mean, this will definitely sound like villain talk. Only I can help you now. You can hold me at sword pointer. Hit me to make up for the time you didn't earlier. But once you've done that, once you're done with that, I'd like you to trust me. If you don't, none of us are going to enter the Dainichi Mikoshi. Are you the type who enjoys getting beaten up or something? Not the fireman's going to do that. What do you think, Wonder? Hang on, I'm rolling up my sleeves. Wait just a moment. Dude, I don't know. Like, as much as like we're like, you could consider Aether a good person and Baiban a good person, we do love beating up people sometimes, you know, to get when we're together. Okay, stop scaring already. Just give him the bridle, Wonder. Okay then, now allow me to help you bring this barrier down. Please step back a bit. This is my first time. After all, things could go poorly. You never know. What could happen? For example, the blast could send you tumbling into the bottomless chasm, or the fetid air might make it hard to breathe, or maybe some giant guardian dragon might come charging out. Or it might even get cursed and turn into some sort of flame-flinging monster. That's kind of scary. I gotta say, opening Ancient Ruins for the first time in my life feels pretty exciting. Watching that huge wall disappear gives you that kind of rush from burning a huge library, you know? That sounds really dangerous. You sure you're a researcher? Of course. I already can't wait to investigate the insides of the Dainichi Mikoshi. What long-last volumes will we uncover there? Well, allow me to go ahead first. If you find any tempting treasures, you're free to take them. So I can take all the treasure I want? Let's go. So it's just go in there. Okay, I actually, oh my god, look how this looks as well. This game is so pretty. And like this location again is just like, there's like I'm not, like what I love about this, because I'm not usually a fan of like floating pillars, like floating. You know, there's that design of having floating pillars in the sky, but the way they do it here is that they make it feel like it was. Like when they say like, oh, it could have been like a civilization of people. It's like, yeah, this feels that way. It doesn't feel like it's like uninhabitable. You know, it doesn't feel like it couldn't be inhabited by people. It feels like it was inhabited. I freaking love that.
No, my sword. Oz, reveal thyself.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call.
So cool. So cool. He's just ripping through enemies. And that's because his artifacts are pretty good. I can actually show you his artifacts as well if you guys think there's like a way we can improve him. But I think he's pretty good.
One with nature.
I think he is. I think he's actually very, very good for what he is.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wonder?
I'll show you. I'll show you his artifacts right now. Now, a bunch of them are 4 stars, so I think we could switch to 5 stars. That's the only thing. We have a 5-star here on him. The Troops to Dawnlight. This is the one that brings up his elemental mastery. But if there's one that like, if there's a 5-star that like, but the thing is, it improves his elemental mastery by 80. Yeah, he has 4-star items, but he's doing pretty good right now. Eventually, we will switch to 5 stars if we can get them. I think they're pretty good though, still, regardless of the star level. And again, it feels like a ancient civilization in a way that, like, from our perspective now, a lot of it looks like super impractical. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my god, this looks like how could you even live here, right? But then you like start to notice things like it's like one of those things like in like actually a perfect example is like reading like any history book. The way like you look at the pictures and you're like, how did someone live like that? This doesn't even make any sense. Then you read the description of what they were doing with those things, and it's like, oh, okay, that's how they transfer the water there. That's how they clean it. Oh my god, that's actually really clever, you know? And I feel like it is one of those things where like at first glance you're like, how could anyone like inhabit these places? And then you see there's like there's flowers, there's you know, wildlife. So there is something, there is an ability to be inhabited. Like this is not impossible to have people inhabit this place. There's grass, which means that you can grow crops. You know, there's soil. It's all well thought out. There's something in the trees. Fischl, you are our darling. We love you, Fischl, more than life itself. I wrote that song. Fischl, I want you to know that if anyone hates you, they are just lying. They actually really love you. They're just lying about their feelings towards you. Everyone likes you. I once saw someone say that they didn't like you. Then when I interrogated them and beat them up, they said they loved you. No, the beating up part wasn't the reason they said it. It's because they were hiding their true feelings. Fischl, we love you.
By royal decree.
So that's number 1 on Spotify right now, I think. Drake versus Kendrick, more like Drake versus Kendrick. Along comes Calvin, number 1. Guys, did you hear Calvin dropped a new diss track? Is it against Drake or Kendrick? This is such a bad reference because it happened like a month ago. Is it from against Drake or Kendrick? No, it's for Fischl. What? It's not. That's not a diss track. It's a diss track. He's dissing everyone who hates Fischl. People reacting to it. Fischl, I love you. Oh my god! Pause the video. That right there, that's a fire line. That's fire. Holy hell! The serpents around here too. Wait, is that Sealy blocked off? How do you get through this stuff? This is one of those things I'm gonna have to come back to it entirely and figure out a way to get in this. Oh, look at this dude. I love it. Again, it feels like we shouldn't be here. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Who else wants to wake up? Come here. We're gonna do like a video, like how do I say, like one of those videos where it's like, this is what I like. You know those videos on Twitter where someone does the battles. No, I have to look cool for a second. 1 second. Oh, wait 1 second.
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Did Kazo just die? Okay. Editor, edit that on my cool Twitter video of me looking cool. Thank you.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
And Jesus Christ, I should know that like she can still get hurt in Oz form. That's literally like oh, okay, here we go. Okay, I'll just wander around here for a bit. Whenever they do this, I feel like I just have to have a conversation with you guys. You know, like what's happening with you? What's happening in your life? Look at them doing it at the same time, brothers. Am I right?
Into the wind.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
It's gonna hurt now.
Ow. I'm going in.
Oh, what? He didn't. Oh, I didn't have enough stamina to dodge. That's my bad. So this video didn't turn out okay, guys. Honestly, though, this is the intention. I have to show you guys how not to fight these guys. I could. You know what the sad thing is? If I wasn't messing around, we probably could have done it. You know what I mean? If I wasn't messing around, we need 43 seconds to bring these guys back to life. Honestly, let's get this waypoint first, and then we'll come back. I can beat these guys, but I was just being an idiot. You know, I was just doing. Is that us breathing? Yeah, let's get this. We'll warp out and heal up, and then we'll come back. Because I actually do want to fight these guys, and I actually think we can fight these guys. I was just being a doofus. Is the breathing in the music, or is it us? It was here, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, actually, I know I can beat these guys. Like, and we could. I think once again, I was being an idiot. I was being dumb. I was just having a laugh with you guys, you know. Okay, let's wake them all up again, because we know we can do this.
Time to act.
All of them wake up at the same time anyway. Okay, cool. So first of all, leading them into the water is probably a good idea. So they can like at least be like electrocuted.
By royal decree, let's light it up.
Holy hell. As soon as you see there, he's shooting his. Oh, avoid that for a second. We can shoot them, but like it's not gonna do a lot of damage. And these enemies are super. Well, the rune hunters are super, or rune guards are super fun to fight. Like there's no aspect of the rune guards that I'm ever like, oh, I don't like fighting these guys. They're super fun to fight.
Off we go.
Into the wind. Time to get fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows me. That hurts.
By royal decree.
Yeah, like we're just messing around the first time. And that's the thing, you can't let your guard down. You're gonna get trampled sometimes. If you let your guard down in this game, you will get trampled.
What trinkets lie there?
There's no way of other way of looking at it. Oh, did you get trampled? Pretend to do a little Twitter video? You're gonna have to insult me for absolutely everything. Everyone thinks I bully you guys, you bully me. That makes sense, doesn't it? But really, everyone knows they have the true ideas of what's happening on the screen. No, you're the ones always pretending that I'm bullying you guys. No, see, I think what's happening with you is that you're projecting your bulliness onto us because you can't handle the fact that you've been called out several times by the comments of being bullies to steal these.
Rest for the wicked.
That did not.
Light it up.
No.
No,
It's okay to be, if you're a bully, just admit it. I'm not. You know who would say they're not a bully? A bully. A bully would say that.
A fateful offering.
A big bully would say, "What are you doing?" I'm making some sweet madames. Sounds like very bully-like. What, to make sweet madames? Very Where'd you get this? Where'd you get the sweet flowers? I collected them. Collected them from people's lunch money? No, stop that. Admit it. If you admit it, I'll give you $5. You don't even know what dollars are. I don't even use dollars. I live in a European country. Well then, I'll give you whatever you guys have in Europe. What do you have? What do you mean whatever they have in Europe? Money, but like it's not the... What do you use? Baubles? No, I use the euro. What do you want about? You using baubles? Well, fair play to you. This music's really good. Think of that, I use baubles. You know what the thing is? There's so many cool currency names out there that I learn, like, that I always learn. There probably is something called baubles, to be honest. It's actually one of my favorite things to learn. Is like, whenever you find out about like like someone's currency and you're like, that's what your currency is called? Because like I think so often, like, because like, I grew up with the started off with the pound and then we went into the euro. You get kind of like very insulated when it comes to like your own stuff. And it's the same way, like, but like, and I always say dollars sometimes when I'm making jokes, and that is literally because I watch so much American television that like, when I'm making jokes, I usually say, give me this many dollars, because that's like what I grew up on. I grew up on The Simpsons. I grew up on Family Guy. I grew up on King of the Hill. I grew up on Futurama. So I think it kind of makes sense that like, I make more jokes about like, I even have to stop myself sometimes when I'm like tweeting. I'm like, this game costs this many dollars. No, it's euro. It's euro,
Time to go.
Holy hell, we're actually like very close to it now. I wonder if it is. I wonder if it was Sing Show just like freaking breathing.
Time to go.
It might have been just Sing Show breathing.
I'm going in.
Into the wind.
I love that plunging attack so much.
Time to go.
I summon these.
The wind knows me.
Very cool. Fighting Hilly Trolls just feels good, doesn't it? Because they go down so easily.
Brings a smile to my face.
That sounded very... Okay, I hope no Sealy heard that. You a bully? Me. I love beating up Hilly Trolls because they just go down easy.
One with nature.
Sounds very bully-like. Possibly, actually. I love when these guys say Fon Fon Roo as well.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Like, look at that. To me, it's like so incredible what we're able to do with this guy. You know what I mean? It's like
Adventure time.
once we start using it more properly, it's like it just changes everything.
Better
Like,
than I imagined.
okay.
It's
Also,
my
we
lucky
have a
day.
bunch of stuff we can click on here. I think I've gotten my. We're about to get another key, and we're gonna use that for a hangout thing. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. And then we haven't. I don't think we have anything here to collect. No, we don't. Oh, hold on a second here. Okay, let's not look too much into this.
Adventure team, assemble.
Here we go. We got this stuff here as well. Okay. Claiming our key. Yeah, so the hangout quests we're going to claim first. There's a lot of hangout quests we're doing here. I'm thinking Sayu first. and then Toma, then Goru. Then yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of these. I'm not gonna begin to hang out just in case it interrupts something else, you know? You never know. You guys have taught me that. This song is so good.
Or not.
Holy hell, we're just here? We're just going in? There's some more enemies over here. I have no problem killing you guys if that's okay with you.
Everybody stand back.
Never beaten the bully allegations here, am I?
Into the wind. Time to go.
I know why I switched there, but
One with nature.
there we go. Oh, there's 3 of them here. Okay.
Fallen leaves.
I didn't even know it was the 3rd one. I thought the 3rd one died.
Into the wind.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good.
Time to go.
And we also have like a... Like, I also remember we have like Nahida as well. Like, I think I have like the characters I have are endgame, right? They're endgame characters. It's over. You know what I mean? I can beat the game with these characters. No, not beat. You know, not beat it, but like catch up to the game with these characters, no problem. I think that's a special feeling. Oh my god, look at the stairs as well going up here. It's so pretty. What do you do once we're here? Should we talk to you? I was waiting for you two. You now control the hub of... No Byokokoko here. Try touching the device. I wager it'd be quite the experience. Oh, that's not a nice way of putting it. What is that gonna do? What is that gonna do? Wait, what? What? Oh, Paimon, stay behind me, Paimon. Oh, actually, I'll stay behind Paimon, actually, maybe. Come on, Enjou. You scared Paimon more than this ghosty guy over there. Paimon was more afraid of the scream. Sorry, I'm fine now, mostly. We got Coco due to its properties as as a nether realm sometimes project shadows of the past based on remnant thoughts. Though their stories have already ended, who they were at the moment is captured and retained. They can even interact with you. Such powerful emotions are called the sins of Tokyo. Is not Tokoyo? Powerful emotions. Thus, these unique ley line phenomena are known as sin shades or shades of Tokoyo. So my current form will be visible to future heroes as well then? That's good to know. Guess I don't have to be nervous after all. The future me is going to act based on current me's memories. Still nervous though. What in the world? It's talking! It seems like our heroes have arrived. Hello there. My Watatsumi name is Aru, and my original Byokoko name is Argos. I am in charge of explaining the next step of the trial, which is to restore the reigns of revival and display your royal right over this land. The reigns of revival are a national treasure that can be used to command the spirits of the Nether to speak, and they are made of the same material as the Danichi Mikoshi. The reins must be pieced together with the golden bridle at its core. As such, you need to find 3 other fragments. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I believe that my leftover spirit essence should be able to answer the questions. Do you like eating butter crab? Are we serious? What is that? Then you like some fresh sashimi? That reminds me. Why are we asking this question? Of course, Pai would ask it, and we would ask that. Recently, the Watsui Omikami has raised land for us above the sea's surface. She'll be able to start shallow sea fishing. The variety of edible fish should also increase. This is such a cool design, just like such a simplistic design for like a ghostly figure. But yes, back on topic. The 3 fragments have been hidden in 3 key locations around the Dinichi Mikoshi. These would be the Narrow, the Evernite Temple, and the Serpent's Heart. And when I say hidden, I do mean hidden. The officials in charge of setting up the trial are very capable indeed. No problem, we faced a load of tricky puzzles before. If you see the altar at the Serpent's Heart, you may want to search that place thoroughly for clues. Jibashiri spent all day setting them up. Jibashiri? The Special Officer Corps, Shintinosis? The armed judges are neither the Byokoko, that's who the Jibashiri are. They possess tokens made out of special material that could cause souls of Byokoko to reveal themselves. That doesn't sound like an Inazuma name at all. Well, Watsumi Island was a product of the Archon War before that. Byokoko's histories are filled with names like Arbax, Spartacus. It's like, a lot of Greek names. Maybe, like, because Argos is definitely, it's the Greek town, isn't it? The Greek shopping area. So is this human culture where divine envoys do not interfere too much? What did you say? Nothing, just the bad habit of a bookworm. Keep listening to Argos. Yes, now that the Evernight has arrived, all of Enkalimia will show you a different side of itself. You should meet various afterimages along your path. But they're not quite the same as the ritual afterimage of mine. These people have been chosen by undying principles in the Enkalimia due to their powerful emotions, and their transgressions have resulted in afterimage being recreated. But bear in mind, the principle that to know sin, is to be free of it. Do not tell them they're okay. The other afternoons are not like me. The moment they realize they are shadows of the former self, they will dissipate. We've seen someplace similar. We went to a, with Hu Tao. On the other hand, we people of Enkalimia have gotten used to it by now. Well then, good luck to you. I'll be waiting here for good news from you. That's awesome. This is awesome. This is so cool. So we have to find the tree fragments. So go to the Evernight Temple. Okay, so it is just like go to the 3 different locations. We were at the Serpent's Heart already. What about the Serpent's Bowels? And that's the Narrows. So there are going to be in these locations. Okay. Let's just try our best and get there. Talking to Aru there, like it's so easy to get captivated with my brain that goes like, man, I love games. I love like games with spirits, and I love Ghibli, and I love all this stuff. You know what I mean? I love spirit stories. I love late 90s, but like the cartoons and stuff, because I like that really had this kind of spirit and this beautiful spirit to them. That's a living spirit. That his civilization is gone now down here. Like it's a lot darker than sometimes I give it credit for. I think it's a lot darker. But I'm grateful to be talking to spirits like this. You know what I mean? It's like it's one of my favorite things to do, for sure. Man, that's low down as well, though, isn't it? It's kind of scary and a bit dark. Look at this, man, and when you get closer, it does get a little bit brighter, but still, look at the difference then when we look from behind us. The scale is so cool. It's really pretty. It's a really pretty place. The Evernight Temple. Wait, we're going down that far? Let's go. It's literally the entrance to a temple here like this. Look at the claws! Oh my god, it's kind of like one in Wolfendom. Follow the trail of the... That is so sick. I'm in love. I'm in love because like this is such a good way to show that there's some beast here. There's some beast was here at the very least. Go to the secret room. We should probably unlock a waypoint here as well, though, shouldn't we? Is it up there? Everything here is so pretty. The last thing we want to do is, like, Yeah, let's go unlock a waypoint first. The last thing we want to do is die and or like have to warp away and then have to fly all the way back. You know what I mean?
Into the wind.
Whereabouts is it? Is it all the way up there? It's on the top of that mountain there. It actually would be faster, believe it or not, to travel from here. Like, instead of climbing all the way up. Not that we're looking for, like, just, oh, we have to get here as fast as possible, but we do have a mission to do. Look at this, man. I still can't get over how good Enkamia looks. And we just have to activate this over here. I'm wondering what this is going to be. Is it going to be a boss battle every single time? Well, we're going to see. We're going to see exactly what it is. There's a seal over there as well. We'll go get that. Man, we got lucky there. Just as we came down. There's one of the spirits.
Time to go.
Akashi.
Guess this isn't my day.
What's wrong?
The result of my shooting training has been getting worse and worse. One of these days I swear I'll end up hitting myself in the knee.
That is a Skyrim joke? Why are you practicing archery in a place like this?
It's all the fault of Jibashiri.
And for those who don't know, it's a joke. You know, it's an old meme. I once took an arrow to the knee. And I'm guessing that's what they're saying.
You know what? I wonder if all of them aren't just a bunch of sadists. By the way, do you know anything about the unagi farming? I feel like there isn't much of a future for my archery, so might as well do something else.
Do those two things have anything in common?
Alright, never mind. Looks like you don't know the first thing about unagi farming. You need to catch some unagi fry first, for starters. They're so small that you can barely see them with the naked eye. So I got thinking that since archers can't hit targets from very far away, they must have good eyes. As such, I went to ask some experienced Jibarashi about how to train my eyesight. You have to take training slowly. You can only make steadier progress once you have laid a good foundation. Unagi fry are small and move about wildly, so you need to start with static targets, and not ones that are too close either. If you want to do things right, you've got to do things seriously. So I followed his instructions, practicing archery here, but I haven't hit a target even once. Is it even possible anyway? Actually, want to give it a go? If you stand on the stone platform, you can see the targets and hit them all. If you say, yeah, surely, let's try it. Alright then, let me see your true abilities. Don't forget to come and find me when you're done.
This here? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do you want me to hit it from here? Oh, okay.
You got it. You look like a real pro at it, though. I doubt someone with proper training like myself can even reach your standards. Not even if I trained for years more. I haven't seen a live jumping unagi for a long time either. Well, we're coming here every day to train and all. Do you like unagi, by the way?
I do.
Is that so? As for me, I love them. So much that I tried raising some one day. Do you think they look cute? Well, unagi on a dinner platter are the best, of course. Love to look at to taste. One heck of a combination. Speaking of, you think I got my priorities wrong? I mean, I'm only practicing archery because I want to raise unagi. But I only want to do that because I love them. In the end, I love them when they're living, free. So there's probably no point trying to raise them, you know? In any case, thanks for the demonstration. Please take these. Good luck.
Thank you so much. That was incredible.
Cry illustrious name.
Whilst it was like really fun talking to that guy there, like I think one thing that's really easy to forget is like these are like, it's kind of sad talking to these spirits as well. Like these are like living people that used to have like lives and feelings and things like this, and now they're like, you know, the ancient civilization has been pretty much like, I guess, leveled underground, and it's probably a shell of its former self at this stage.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's light it up! No, my sword!
As one with wind and cloud.
As one
One with nature.
with wind and cloud.
I'm going in!
That was pretty freaking cool. Switch to... Is this the first one? Examine the mechanism. What the frick is what? Switch to white. Switch to Evernight. What's happening with this? And if we do this, okay, fair enough. Oh, and then we can switch this again. I love this cutscene. It's my favorite one of the game. No, I'm kidding. What a cool cutscene. And then that activates this to move these. But is that enough of a movement? No, because we need to open up this door as well, don't we? That moves something over here and move this back here. Okay. Wait, what if we do this? Oh, there's a switch here. Oh, I get it. I get it. So then we hit this. So we open, first of all, we open this switch again. I get it now. So it's a little puzzle.
Time to go.
You cannot move. Oh, this switch here. Ah, okay, this is gonna be sick. I love puzzles like this. So we move it to there like that. We start to switch up like that. And then we do the switch like this. And we have it. I believe so anyway. I could be wrong. Yep. Very cool. Simple puzzle. Still very cool. What's the noise? There's a big boy in here. I thought there was Did you guys not hear a big boy?
Time to go.
We are the big boys.
No, I don't think that's true.
By royal decree!
I don't think that's true.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
I think you guys are lying about who the big boy is.
Who is the big boy then? In your mind. In your mind, who is the big boy?
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
It's a pretty cool enemy though.
One with nature.
I love that like half of Kazo's battles though as well. They do feel like that you don't know what's happening for a bit. And then you do, and then the enemy's gone. It's like, what? I can't see anything. Oh, the enemy's dead. Fair enough.
One with wind and cloud.
Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate how it goes.
Into the wind.
No, my sword!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yeah. Cool enemies.
It's a miracle.
So that's the first one done. Okay, and there's a Celia out here too. So we gathered one of the fragments. Okay, if that's what the puzzles are going to be, that's going to be sick. Like, if that's what we have to do to get these fragments, I'm in love. For sure.
So you in love? I thought you loved Shao.
If you tell Shao, no, you're gonna make. I just said I loved a place.
Miracle.
Oh well, I could just change the names a bit, get you in trouble.
Like what? How are you gonna change names to? What are you gonna change to?
I'm gonna say it's Baiju. No, you.
Adventure time.
No.
Yeah, you could change the name to Baiju.
Damn it. You're always causing problems for us. Oh, you have to collect your commissions. That's what that is. Okay. I'm gonna warp out of Enkamiya. I keep doing that of Enkamiya for a second just to heal up, and then we'll go back in. There's no point using our food for this stuff as well.
Look at all the friends you got. Know that Benny's our boy.
The way he runs as well is like exactly the way you think Benny would run. Okay, so the next one is the heart. So we'll go to the heart. Yeah, it's in Enkamiya. So the heart is over here, which we've already unlocked because we traveled through this area. So now this is interesting. I guess it is exactly what I was thinking. This thing over here. So we might have to. So this is exactly what it is.
We go.
Let's see if that's changed anything in the middle. What the hell? Activate. What is this? What is this? Look for the objective in the area. What the? Solve the riddle. Oh my god. So you have to start here and then go to the one over there. Is that what it is? This one here? And then this one. And then 3 is this one over here. And then 4 is this one over here. And then 5 is this one over here.
Adventure time.
Wow. Pretty simple puzzle, but again, I'm not upset by a simple puzzle. You kidding me?
Treasure.
You think I'm gonna be upset by a simple puzzle? You think I'm gonna be like, oh damn it, this puzzle's too simple? Nah, I'll take it. I'll take that simple puzzle, no problem. So I'm guessing it's down. Okay, it's definitely down below here.
Off we go.
Oh, it's like in here. So maybe we actually do have to defeat this enemy over here at the very least. This is a really beautiful place too with the waterfall. Like, it's actually gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think you were gonna fight me, man. The way you were just wandering around the place. Is this a new enemy as well? Oh, it's okay. It's another Bishop. Okay, cool. Cool.
Rain outlines your fate.
One with nature.
Is Big Boy up there? Is Big Runguard that fighting me from up top?
Everybody stand back.
Honestly, hilarious. Honestly,
The wind knows me.
get your kill. Fight me.
Let's light it up.
Into the wind.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Nice. So I activate this thing up here. And there's a Sealy down here, and there's another serpent statue, but the serpent statue this time is like way different. But what is... Investigate the secret... See there, you help me out here?
I'm the good Sealy. Actually, I will help out.
What?
See? I brought you to a new location.
Sealy, that's incredible.
Haha.
It's crazy there's Sealys that help you in the game.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of one?
I'll take this as well. Wait. We did it? That was the puzzle? Okay. Wait, did they say the shades of... I could be wrong. Did the shades only turn up at night? Is that it?
Time to go.
Oh, Sealy went got his stuff.
Follow the wind.
This was, yeah, like, again, they're not really puzzles. They're more just like little obstacles, which is fine. Like, I wasn't expecting some gigantic puzzle anyway for a lot of this. So we have to go back then for... Shades are going to show during the Evernight. Only show... We have to explore this area as well. They only show up... Wait, hold on. What's the... For treasure and future ones, yeah, okay. They only show up during the Evernight. What does that mean? Do we have to go back to the Evernight Temple? Or do we go here? Or do we should we just talk to him? And see what he has to say for it? Talk to Arrow, yeah, exactly. What? Is he up here? No. They only show up during the Evernight, so maybe like it's... Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's this. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I want to see if we can find more shades around the place as well. That's something I want to definitely do as well. Switch to White Knight. Yeah, so we can talk to more people maybe. Have you found all the fragments? Yeah, dude. So awesome. So awesome. It seems you've retrieved all the fragments. I'm not sure you've realized this during the course of your adventures, but it's no longer important. Now please don't be startled by what I'm about to tell you. The blood branch coral needs to be retrieved from the body of the special Bathmal Vishaps, which are right under the Danichi Mikoshi. What is with dragons and being buried underground? The Vishaps Lockmanita have been adjusted specifically such that they cannot accept the fragment of Watatsumi Okami's blood branch coral without experiencing any rejection. But these adjustments have also made them exceptionally large, and they are most likely not easy to kill. Nonetheless, every good trial must end with the hero defeating the wicked dragon. This is... I can't get over how amazing this is, that we're talking to like a spirit like this. Or a projection of a spirit. Looks like we'll have to fight after all, huh? That is the case, but you need not worry, the Vishap swarm is not your match.
Pine's pretty confident in Wander's skill too, but can you prove what you just said?
Not at all. This is simply default encouragement. Fair enough, dude. I'll take it.
It seems mighty irresponsible of you. Aren't you giving our heroes blind confidence like that?
You know, you don't look like much, but you're actually brighter than our Watsumi heroes. Interesting.
Now you guess I have too little brain juice to go around. Wait, no, Pine was just saying that this isn't right.
I know this is a sin of deception, but the coral's retrieval is something that concerns the survival of Watatsumi. The heroes are only here because they're determined to see this through. All I can do at this point is push them forward. I have faith in the people of the Watatsumi, and I believe in those that shall come after us. In name, at least, I am sinless, Shade of Tokyo, born for ritual. But on this level, I suppose I am not myself free of transgression.
We're actually here for the treasure.
Sorry to disappoint you, yeah. In that case, allow me to help you put the reins of revival together. Here we go.
I'm actually pretty excited for this.
I mean, like, whenever you go down below and fight something, though I suppose the name Reigns of Revival is not entirely accurate. It was originally written as the Reigns of Recovery, namely the recovery of the control over things that return from beyond the grave. The chariot of the sun brings light in the day, and night comes the spirit of the past. The one who bears the reins may master both the light and the gloom.
Speaking of which, where did Enjou go?
That person looked up and down the Dainichi Makoshi, and while before displaying some displeasure and leaving, it seemed that he had not found what he was searching for. Okay. I'm quite certain that he is not of any Watsumi bloodline. He also has some kind of special art on his person that may disrupt the ritual.
What?
Yeah, well, I'm the one who got it. So we can't entirely be trusted? I cannot actually. If I would dispute, these trials would also cease. I can't allow such an outcome. Just while he is not near, I must caution you to be wary of him. Yeah, we kind of were suspicious too.
But we have to find the guy in Golden Bride without his help. We might not even have reached the ancient Makoshi at all.
Is that so? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. This is a great shot, by the way. After all, the only trusted retainers of the Sanguineo would know the ancient language of the Watsubi. Of course, there is another possibility, but it's likely a large problem. Long years have passed since, and time grinds all civilizations into dust. But let us return to the trial. I shall open the path to the final trial. The Watsubi is pronounced guilty of the following sins: 4 counts of the sin of profanity, and further 8 counts of sin deceiving living souls. With this stone I seal the everlasting. The transgressions of the past shall not be pursued.
What are you talking about, Aru?
This is my final task, which is to read this blessing. It means that the Watasumi Okabe is to carry all transgressions and go to its death. There is one last thing I must ask of you. When you left Enkrunio, tell no one of anything regarding the trial. This is how all previous trials have been conducted. I hope you can keep it this way.
I understand.
Next, you must prove your valor against the Baptist bishops underneath the Makoshis. You know what? This is the way I want to put this. You there are the blood court.
I feel like he said this already, though, right? He said that we have to defeat the bishops. You there for the blood. You are there for the blood branch corals that were grafted onto the bodies, and they will not simply roll over and let you do it.
They will unleash upon you a grudge that they have nursed over many years against humanity. That's sick. This will without a doubt be a moral struggle. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Oh my god, what is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? What is it going to look like? Let's stand still. Let's stand still. Let's stand still. It's hard to stand still sometimes.
Before this video goes any further, there's a boss we're about to fight that, like, this is one of the reasons I love the Genshin fandom. Can I just say this right now? This is one of the reasons I love the Genshin fandom. You guys always surprise me with stuff that I don't even know, because I'm not a part of, I'm a part of the fandom in a way that I love these games, but I feel like I'm also outside stuff because I don't always get any memes, any information that happens, or any like series, the way people feel about characters even. I don't know until after the video comes out. That's why you'll find sometimes like I'll be like, I love this character, and then I find out like a lot in the community don't like them, because again, I don't really, you know, I'm purposely, I don't get into the circle of talking about stuff with characters and things like that all the time online, because I'm worried then that might get spoiled in some case, if that makes sense. Now, there's a character here called Enjou that you guys apparently love. That you guys are so into, and I didn't even realize you guys were into this character because after I fought him, I was like, wow, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about this character. He's an interesting character. I wonder if we'll meet him again. Very cool design. The boss battle was really cool, and the design was very cool. I think that there is a lot of cool aspects to that, especially the actual design itself. So is that what people are into? 100% I get it. The other stuff, you're going to have to explain more things about it, because again, with this, I don't know a lot about this place yet. We're going to be doing more of this stuff. It's like the starting area.
Oh no, there's a big platform, which means boss battle. Holy hell, man. I could jump off, but I want to wait for the cinematic aspect of it. Oh, I saw something here. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's actually terrifying, though. Oh my god. No, don't attack me, please. Let's go. This is actually so sick. The arrival was so cool.
Okay, let's go. Let's try our best. Okay, so these are level 83 boys. I want them kind of close to each other if you can.
But if you're not going to come close to each other, that's fine too. We'll deal with it whatever way we can.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. Into the wind.
You know what I mean?
Here we go. No, my sword. Let's light it up.
Is this gonna be? I wonder if this is gonna be like a gauntlet as well.
Going in.
One with nature. As one
Like fighting like a bunch of them in a row. Was that? He got evaporated. I know I'm doing water on these guys, but you know, it's kind of, again, it is kind of a reflex sometimes, isn't it?
Come, sever night from day.
Wait, is he healing up? There's no way he's going off to heal up, is he? Bro, what the? Come back here. Now, okay, here's the thing. I didn't leave the area. He just went off and said, I gotta heal a bit, guys. I'll be back. he literally, he did a me, and he was like, I'm gonna go warp back to the tower here, if that's okay. I'm gonna warp back to the statue.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
By royal decree.
one with nature. Time to go.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. That was a bad spin. Well, this will be a better one.
Into the wind.
Is it gonna be a bigger boy? Check out one. You actually feel this all by yourself. Impressive. Most impressive indeed. Oh, what's he doing here? He got down here by himself as well. Can I touch them? Yeah, you can do whatever you want, brother. I don't care. Just don't be weird about it, you know? They are dead creatures. What are you doing here? Yeah, how'd you get here so fast? Actually, I'm going to touch him no matter what you say. These are the mortal foes of humanity, after all. This chance may never come again. How about you just calm down a bit? Oh, yes. You must be wondering how I got here. Well, bear with me a moment. I need to think about where to start explaining. Well, just at the start, maybe? Simply put, Enkanomiya is the netherworld of sinners, yes? And I am one such sinner. One who's committed the sin of deception and betrayal. Wait, Paimon still doesn't get it. What are you trying to do, Enjou? I came here to search for a certain book. The book that contains the records of things that happened to Byokokoko before the Danchichi Mikoshi was constructed. These chronicles are known to the people here as the times before the sun and the moon. Back then, no gods walked the earth, and the whole land belonged to a single civilization. Was there ever such a time? The bards claim that the times when gods walked the earth is the furthest back we go. That's precisely it. That's one of the finest books. So he wanted to see if the stories are true. Like, is there a further, like, it's kind of like we've debated that for years in our lifetime as well. Like, is there a further back time? We know there is now, than like where we thought. Like, because originally, like, it was, you know, because stories are passed down from generation to generation, that becomes truth. That way, we the Abyss Order would have proof the gods and Celestia came from beyond this world. Your Abyss Order. The only thing I do now at the moment is, that the Great Serpent was sentenced to death by Celestia for accidentally reading this book. An entire nation was relocated to the door. The door to the depths was sealed, and the nation was stirred up in an eastern expedition to uncover the truth. So that's why there's Abyss Order members everywhere. That was the grand ritual of sacrifice required for the people of Watsumi to once again live like humans. But as for this book, I searched for it in the library and the Dainichi Mikoshi, but I could not find it. So you tricked us then. Wait, I said this much and that's all you have to say? Not going to grit your teeth in anger just to dispense with that and smack me in the face? Do you seriously want to get beaten up this badly? Yeah, he almost like has this thing where he like wants to be seen as like this like really smart guy who got foiled almost. But actually, I don't think I did anything that bad. I did technically lie to you. I'm a clerical staff member sent to help you. I didn't technically lie to you. I just never said that. I was sent by Sangamiya.
I was indeed translating literature here, but you know, it had nothing to do with the trial. I am a bookish character, and hey, did I or did not transform into a fire-flinging monster? I believe you refer to... Oh my god. My oh god. Did I or did I not, he says, and he does it. Holy hell, this is gonna be sick. Man, and like, again, like, he was suspicious this whole time.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
But like, I think as well, I genuinely thought, and it's actually pretty cool they subverted my expectations with this. I genuinely thought that the ending to this was gonna be like our suspicions all this time were kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Our suspicions all this time, but actually he's like an even bigger freak than I thought. You know what I mean? Because even the way he was talking was like really erratic. He was always trying to explain himself, over-explain himself, which like he wouldn't have like a lot of disorder. I'm just doing that for healing, by the way. I'm not. I know I can't actually damage him with that because he's already made a fire, I think. Holy hell, man! This guy's a cool enemy just because that was the last thing I was expecting was to fight him.
The birds call. Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
Oh! Oh my god!
Let's light it up. Ring cutter. I am.
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. We were doing good, just but I think it's just like I didn't expect these guys to show up at all.
Time to go.
But it's okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah, come on! Let me live. Yeah, we were doing good for a while, but again, it was just like the surprise of these guys showing up. Like I wasn't expecting it whatsoever. Well, you just have to deal with surprises sometimes, man. Sometimes you just have to deal with them. I'm only doing this for the healing, by the way. I understand that like it doesn't actually help us in terms of combat.
Feel thyself.
I want you to get rid of him as soon as possible as well.
Should you fall?
Body and mind. I have taught you
Oh my god.
everything.
Okay, first of all, feed some of our characters here, for sure. Some sweet madams here, just so they can stay alive. Yeah, this was going like really simple, and it, like I said, like we no, it's fine. You don't have to hit him. You don't have to hit official. Don't hit official ever again.
No rest for the wicked.
And like, just get rid of this guy as soon as possible here with our bow and arrow. 47 seconds still on the clock.
By royal decree.
At least we can overload this guy a bit, like, you know what I mean? So it's not like all bad. Like Oz can actually do some like really good damage to him while we're waiting for Kazo to come back. I'm gonna feed Benny just again just a little bit. If we have to do this again, that's fine. That means we just will be more prepared this time. You know what I mean? I think getting rid of those actually like removes our shield, like gets our shield a little bit. I'm actually gonna hit this guy as well because just to get some our healing juice as well, and our buff as well for when Kazuo comes back. Oh, he's back. I'm actually going to like feed Kazuo before anything though. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a smart thing to do.
One with nature. That hurts.
Oh god, I tried to switch but I pressed down instead. That's my bad. He's full as well.
Into the wind.
It's fine though, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Heal up Benny there as soon as possible. No, you don't need to hear nothing.
One with nature.
We're well away from yeah, we might like again we might die here. We were going so well, but I think it was like as soon we should have like we should have shifted to fighting those enemies as soon as possible. That was the issue. When they came in here, we should have like switched. We can't even do. Oh, we could do a buff as well, like right now. Yeah, like why not? A little buff.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Even though we're gonna get our butts handed to us now.
Let's light it up.
I'm trying to get some healing if you can't tell.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
Yeah, his shield goes back even higher when we hit him there like that. So, but I'm still trying to get our healing a little bit. So I might do it closer to him.
I always bounce back.
One with nature. Time to go. The wind knows me.
When can we get for 12 seconds? 12 seconds and we get... I actually think it'd be better to get Sing Show back.
Into the wind.
I think it'd be way better to get Sing Show back. Right? Yeah, in 3
Time to
seconds.
go.
And then feed him as quick as possible. Can we feed you as well? A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. You're talking about like
As one with wind and
the
fire.
difference in a boost there, you know what I mean? There we go.
Oh, I didn't underestimate you. Goodness, no. But I suppose a clerk is ultimately no match for a hero. I wanted to get rid of you and then find some disguise with which I could claim that your mission was a failure. I mean, there's got to be some stories in which the hero doesn't slay the dragon, but oh well.
Nope. Why did you attack us?
You mean, why wouldn't I? I'm a creature writhing in the abyss and you're a mortal walking in the sun.
So he's just doing this because it seems like it's all he's been told.
You did defeat a lot of my subordinates and comrades on your way here too, so you consider this revenge from a sentimental perspective.
Fair enough. We did defeat a lot of abyss mages.
I was also thinking, see, I can't find this book no matter where I look. I might be with you. Perhaps I should dispose of you, then search you. Also, this person is carrying all these mint, cabbage, and
Foul. I wonder what they're trying to do.
well, you get the picture.
This guy's unhinged. Completely unhinged.
There's a lot of reasons why I should kill you. As for reasons against, there's only one. I rather like you.
Could you think of another? How about not taking on someone you can't beat? I feel like this is very overconfident, so we'll just go with this.
Yes, I failed. And we learned a little something today, didn't we? I suppose you shouldn't trust people that easy in the future.
We didn't trust you that easily.
Take that little fellow by your side.
Fellow?
Perhaps you someday face the betrayal of that corner too.
Paimon did not like that. Fellow?
Hey, you trying to spit us up here?
Yeah, Paimon would not turn on me. Yeah, never. She's not that like that.
You didn't learn anything at all.
She's not betraying me. I would not betray Paimon. I would not betray her. That's not how it works.
Well, whatever. We haven't much time left to talk. I'll depart now. We'll meet again.
I hope so. He's a really unhinged, interesting character. Like, super unhinged, super crazy. It's in Inazuma? Oh, we have to talk to Syoko. Man, that was so, like he's probably one of the villains that makes me feel the most uncomfortable in this game. I felt the most uncomfortable fighting him. It did not feel good. Like, it felt like weird fighting him, if that makes sense. Is he around here? Is Aro around here? Aro's not here. Okay, we'll return to Inazuma, but we still have this to explore around here as well. We still have a few other things I want to explore for sure, so we're not finished here for sure. But that was really freaking cool. And it was a really cool location as well. Like a really beautiful location. So we're going back to here. But yeah, that villain, I can't get my finger on him. Like, this is the first time I'm kind of like, I don't really know what I fought. I don't really know what I did. Like, I really feel like he's not, that he's a lot I guess a lot more insane and like more unhinged than most villains we fight in this game.
We found the blood branch coral. Ah, our great hero, our gallant warrior.
She's still, gassing us up.
Our mighty paragon, our destined savior. On behalf of Madame Kokomi and all the people in Watsumi Island, I give you my thanks. You look exhausted. Perhaps it was too taxing a task to send you all down there alone after all. Not alone. Paimon was there too. And there was this other guy who sneaked in there. He didn't help us a lot at first. But in the end, it's a long story. It's the main reason why Wander is so exhausted too. It seems like something that Madame Koku did not anticipate occurred. Did the one who seemed like a mere thief in Watasumi language dictionary turn out to be something far more troublesome? It was someone from the Abyss Order, yeah. This is very grave news. I will report it to Madame Kokumi. However, since you returned with the branch, it will soon come time for her to see the Watsumi Goryu with Matsuri. I'll go pull her out of her room now. Whatever the case, Wander, please accept our gratitude.
That's it? It's over? Hi everyone, it's Calvin from the future, and as we're leaving this place, I wanted to say that there's still a lot I don't understand about this place, but I do want to try to piece together what I do understand. The only thing we know about other ancient civilizations was like I remember in the same video from that Lord girl Ashikai, there was she talked about speculation that it could be Conria that was an underground civilization. But this is like a civilization that clearly was like well underground in the darker aspects of this world or our world, right under Inazuma. It was revered by the people up above and still remembered by the people up above, but it's very clear that there was monsters down in this location that we fought today that were... Am I right in saying that they were like very, very like frustrated, angry, sealed away, but like I imagine the reason they were sealed away is because they probably would eat people down here, but it wasn't... I don't think it was the people there that sealed these monsters away themselves, because the way Aru talked about it was like... You know, he talked about them in a very kind of sympathetic light. It's like, well, although they're very angry and scary, they're also very, like, you know, frustrated. Of course they're frustrated. It's a beautiful location itself, like the actual location of Enkonomiya. And it is so dark and it feels so cold. But it also feels like a place we shouldn't be either, of course. I've said this a million times. It feels like that's what this location is. The spirits that walk along this place as well, I think... Am I right in saying that they don't know their spirits, so they just kind of like live their lives from the perspective of where they already were? Like, it's like, oh, well, I was this person before, this is what I'm going to be now, so that's what they continue to be as they're going forward. That could be what I'm getting from this as well. And the fact that, like, they still feed these beasts, these Vishaps, from the top to the bottom, even though all the people are gone from this world, or most of the people are gone from this world. I imagine that reverence is still because of how dangerous they were, and it's probably like a way to like circumvent them, from eating other people too. It's clear that someone came along here and caused the fall of this entire nation. I think we will watch more of a lore video so we can understand it more. There is a lore video there that I could definitely take a look at on the channel. I think it'd be a fun thing to do. We could definitely do that if you guys are interested in that, and we'll see if we can actually get into it more. Because again, like I do feel like sometimes I can totally understand things when they're on the surface and understand people's emotions and understand people's feelings in the game and how people are reacting, the story of people's past. But then sometimes there's some stuff under the surface that goes kind of over my head when it comes to the lore of some locations, and that's definitely the case as it comes from this place. A beautiful location, an absolute beautiful location that I would love to learn more about. But I think the gist of what I've gotten here, and the gist isn't always important enough when you want to learn more deeper stories into this, is that this was an ancient civilization down below that was destroyed by something. And if I'm getting at this right, the way Ara was talking about it, it wasn't them that sealed away those monsters. So I'm guessing it was someone else that came there and destroyed this world. There was also these ancient beasts, these monsters, these dragon-type creatures. Talk about dragons. These dragons that were like, you know, super dangerous, could not inhabit this world with people as well, and they were sealed away, and they were frustrated by the way they were sealed away. So this was just, a fall of an ancient civilization, a really big fall of an ancient civilization. Again, I'm not going to understand everything, but I thank you for your patience with all this coming up as well. Man, that was like such a crazy mission, ending to a mission. A beautiful location that we got to explore. We're not finished exploring it. There's still a lot more we have to do as well. But a really beautiful place that kind of reminds me a little bit of the chasm in a way, in a sense that, like, there seems like there's a lot to do. But it's about the timing of, like, when we do it and how we do it, I suppose. And, like, yeah.
Time to go.
That's definitely going to be on the cleanup list. I have, like, things of stuff where I'm like, it's like a list of things I want to do, like, for cleanup. You know what I mean? Like, and by cleanup, like, we usually do cleanup right before we go to, like, a new place. That's definitely going to be on the list. The cleanup episodes are usually, like, nearly 4 hours long. And they're just, like, the last things we do before we go to Inazuma, or we go to Sumeru. which I'm in no rush. There's no rush at all to go to Sumeru. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the Ito quest. That's the next thing we're doing here in this game. This is still such a pretty location. It's so gorgeous. And then, the next day, we'll probably be doing like something else. Who knows? And then next week, I'm going to do the Raiden Shogun quest at some point as well. And finish some other world quests when it comes to like this game too. Because we still have to do the Xavier world quest too. We still have to finish the Xavier world quest. We have to do that, of course. Which I'm okay with doing bit by bit. And then we also have to explore this other island here. Where is it? It's not here. No, it's down here. Yeah. This is the other one we have to do with Into the Mist. And I think that's an everyday thing. So we're going to have to start this probably next time and do that every single day. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll start it on Sunday. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. We have to unlock a few domains. Yeah, we're not done here. I want to make it very clear to people. We're not done here in Inazuma. Right? Look at what's in Sumi Island. We're only 25% to explore this place. I still have to go here. Like, we're going to go here. We kind of, like, explored, like, this part. But there's also, like, this enemy here we still have to... Well, we fought that enemy, didn't we? Yeah, there's still so much I want to do in this game. Like, we're not moving on. I think people get worried when they hear the word list. Because then they're like, is the thing I like on the list? I just made a list of all, like, the story quests, all the world quests. There's, like, even, like, room. There's wiggle room as well. Of things you want to do as well. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what else we're going to be doing here and all the other enemies we're going to be fighting and all the other things we're seeing. Before we go, though, there's a book I want to read. Because we have been neglecting books, would you believe it or not? And it's not been nice. It's not been nice for me, because I actually do love reading the books in this game. It's been really... I like reading them a lot. Where is it? This here. Yeah. The official book. Phantasmagoria, the dream lives on. Such words must surely must appear in the midst of every tale, and they are largely the words of the Kaisirin, of the Inmarnachterreich. This surely is not the enigma that concerns the greatest majority of readers, but we must still start here nonetheless. Osvaldo Havnafis, this is Oz, the mighty lord of the Nachtraben. If official strength in battle might be considered a 10, and the beasts of the world should have an average of 15, then Osvaldo's strength may be considered a 13. His great power was on display when he destroyed the Damarug in Volume 1. That said, the Nachtvarang is itself the nemesis of the Damarung anyway. As for the feelings of the Osvaldo holds towards Fischl, Mr. Nine does not believe it to be romance, but more like a form of imprinting common to bird kindred. So it's not like he's in love with Fischl. He's like, this is Fischl is just amazing. It's like a kindred spirit that he has in him. Editor-in-Chief's note, regardless of what the author says, dear readers, you're free to interpret the personal relationships of characters from the Nachtreich however you like. This is totally the creator of Genshin writing this. Hey. Interpret whatever you want. Aside from this, the title of the Prince Nocturne is not particularly a high-flown one, considering that the Night Ravens have always been known for conspirators and bearers of curses. Osvaldo likely insisted on this title. For how could a mere knight, king of the night, call himself thus before the Imachtenarreich? I can never pronounce it. Immernachtreich. Beast of the world. Gemes Kuntwerk. In certain probabilities, this is a beast of the world that the Imachtenreich would be faced with in this cycle. It is a battle to strength is around 30 in a distant causality. If the philosopher I can never pronounce these words, Zarathustra was not chosen, then the opera writer would have gained a victory in a contest over all the will of the world. Once, Gesam Sinswerk, I feel so bad, it makes me feel so self-conscious, takes the stage in the opera theater of the apocalypse, many more beasts of the world that reside within the center of the universe will inexorably begin to appear as well. In the final volume, the weakness of the beasts of the world, Saint and Seven Tears, whose combat strength was a 10, and therefore equal to the Fischl, was quite out of the ordinary, and the Saint merely wept for the Zarathustra, at first a choice that seemed undeserving of any blame, but the Zarathustra and the musician exists to give praise unto the Prinzessin de la Verteling. I do too. Same. One proclaims the agony she suffers in her heart, while the other proclaims the grandeur of her travails. The princess, of course, will not favor the latter, for such things would be she would be ashamed. Yeah, I am also someone who lives to praise the princessin. Summer Nachtgarden. It is said that those who are highly skilled in the magical arts will possess their own unique domains of consciousness. Their loves, hatreds, yearnings, and jealousies, adherence, and passions of the soul will be stored here. In the fictional tales of other novels, this space is called Summerland. The Summer Nachtgarden of the Princessin is something in this vein. That this concept was never well explored in the end remains quite a pity. We have the suspected eternal return. Quite a few of the finer points of the tale cause people to wonder if the Kaiserin of the Imachterreich was once experienced all that Fischl has. Fischl's father is undoubtedly not a mere shade. He is the majestic and mighty and helps Fischl dispel her confusions. As for Fischl's mother, the Kaiserin, her actions and deeds show her to have quite an interesting character indeed, but she will only speak one line, which is, as was noted earlier in this text, the dream lives on. In the final volume, Fischl's mother had already faded away, so this volume naturally did not have a preceding line, but as the universe entered its denouement, and all things within it flowed into the Imachtenreich, she spoke another line of an enigmatic intent. Find meaning somewhere, the night deepens. Find meaning somewhere, the night deepens, but the dream lives on. Dear readers, I hope that you will all find happiness in the world, where the sun still rises each day. I created another universe and found in paradise. I wonder if that's kind of like a play on that as well. Collection of questions and answers. Dear Mr. Nine, may I ask you the relationship between the Celestial Emperor's daughter in Legend of the Shattered Halberd and Fischl von Luthros Narferdot is? I felt the tragedy unfold towards the end of Volume 5. The Legend of the Shattered Halberd was due to the male protagonist and the Celestial Emperor's daughter's attraction to him. As such, it wanted the right to possess the Vertling, who has no need for the male protagonist. Yeah! This was the scaffold that would come to be the flowers of the Princess Fischl. Eventually, though, I did write with the 6th volume of the Halberd, which rescued the ending. There was probably some cross-pollination in the process of writing 2 series at the same time, but I was personally quite pleased with the result. In a fight between Mir's dad, Khan the Asura, and the Sword Leviathan at full strength versus Gemash Kunstwerk, who would come on top? I originally intended to refuse to answer this question, but the editor-in-chief said that she'd axe my next manuscript if I didn't, in which case my moral would be on the I guess you can tell me how to pronounce it at this point. Mr. Nine, you mentioned the farewell Frau Welt, that you're suffering from hair loss. Are you doing better now? Could the iPublish House not accept this sort of question? And do people actually read what gets added in these new editions? Editor-in-Chief's note. Oh, but the readers are very concerned about you. And yes, they're also very concerned with the purchase of new editions. I'm not quite sure what the point of this was, but I guess it is kind of like a play on Fischl, I suppose, as well. But that's fun for me. That's fun for me to see like anything like that, especially like if other people worship in Fischl. Guys, thank you so much for always being into the series. Thank you so much for supporting this series. I had a really good time with this episode. We're heading on to Ito's Story Quest tomorrow, and I'll see you guys very soon. Oh, I can never repay the baby gangsta tier though. Ty Fire 2, JB Bull, Jada the Badada, Gogus Davida Zuma, Felicious Felix, George Candelaria, Eskun, Yule, Radish, Fruity, Anusa, Shabata Bread, Malcolm Kade, Mika.